Planet Zoo has been rated E10 plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenon's Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the Rainbow Valley Zoo. My name's Jack. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, thanks for watching my content. I really do appreciate it. What we're going to be doing in this session, other than adjusting a cooler so that the guests don't broil in the desert heat, is putting in a habitat for the Nile Lechwe. Now the Abu zip. Yes, I used to speak English very well, boys and girls. The Nile Lechwe is an antelope that lives in northern Africa. As the name might suggest, it lives along the Nile. It's not really a desert animal, but it does live near the desert. It's a grassland animal, really, and but it does live in the desert regions, or along the fertile areas around the Nile that are themselves within the desert regions of northern Africa. And I just thought that it would be an interesting addition to the zoo, especially given that I haven't used it yet. It's one of the newest animals in the game, having just come out of the Wetlands DLC pack, which was released just a few weeks ago, maybe a month, maybe, as I say this. Anyway, I'll be brutally honest, it's not a 100% appropriate animal for a desert zoo, but I'm gonna make it work because, heck, if I can put Arctic animals and desert animals and aquatic animals in the same zoo, I can put a grassland animal in a desert. It's not that big a deal. You can do it. Okay, so I've just outlined where this is going to be. I'm going to get into the heavy build. I will switch you over to the time lapse, and I'll come back to talk to you once I'm done with it. So I guess we can get on with it. Talk to you in a minute, kids. Okay, so here we have the basic outline of the habitat. What I'm going to do now is, adjust the barriers a little to account for the path. I did want this long, rambling path to go all the way around. I'm not sure what I'm going to use some of this space for. I will figure it out as I go along. I'm sure I can put gift shops and other stuff around here. To be brutally honest, though, I'm also considering just removing this part of the path. This part here. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and do that. There's, now that I think about it, there's no real reason for the path to go all the way around the habitat. I mean, there just isn't. It's cool and all, but I'm going to bring this back over to here. And then we'll run the path itself. We'll run it this way. And then we'll... Yeah. Sometimes the pathing in this game can be a little finicky. Finicky's a good word for it. That'll have to do. Anyway, look, they're already coming over because they expect an animal. In that case, let's do this then, since I've kind of limited how far this goes over. Let's do this. Let's bring this around like so. Okay, we'll bring this wall, and I really like this wall. Part of the reason I like this wall is because it looks like it's beat up. It's not pristine. That's something I was going for intentionally, because this is a desert south. It's a zoo. It's out in the desert. It's going to get hit. It's going to get weather. It's going to get the sun is going to hit it. But at the same time, it's still pretty cool. And then we'll take this last one and we will do this with it, so that it kind of curves back in. And then the rest of it, let's adjust the barriers so they align to the wall. As so. Alright. And then, as is my usual, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this. Oh, did I get rid of that? You know what? I did get rid of that. I was working on it. So let's go... Oh, for crying out loud. Yes, I don't want to move the entire damn thing. I just want to... Thank you. This game, I swear. So anyway... In fact, let's do that same thing over here, but just once. So we bring this down like so. We spin it like so. And that, from that point there, come on, don't be stubborn. From that point here, we can go around, hopefully this will work like that, and temporarily put in a chain link fence, and it's not working, which means it's too close to the fence at some point, because watch, you can put individual sections in just fine. Oh, I see, it's right here. And of course we will be adjusting this because ultimately I'm going to be replacing the chain link with another fence, but for right now I want the chain link so I can basically work with the animals. Alright, so yeah, we'll put the chain link in. There we go. And that's not what I want. Come on, be cooperative. We'll put the chain link in for now, just as a placeholder for the actual fence. The actual fence is going to be something custom made. And this means we can go ahead, since it's all connected. Is it all connected? It's not all connected yet. Hold on a second, guys. Okay. Let's see if I can get this to work. I can. Boom. There we go. Now, all I need to do at this point is to raise this up to 8. We are going to slowly move from the 8 section paths in the main part of the zoo, where the the opening thing, to 6 sections when we get to the actual animals. To 8 wide. We're going 8 wide to 6 wide. Now, let's get some animals. And we're talking about, hello, the Nile Lechwes. They're an antelope. And this is the first time I have ever in my life worked with them. So this should be cool. Okay, research. Alright, very nice. And mechanic research. Yeah, I don't know how, this is supposed to be a sandbox, but for some reason I somehow managed to turn off knowing everything already, because in Sandbox you're supposed to actually know how to do everything. And for some reason, it's just not working. You know what, Corey? I'm going to have you over here, I think. There we go. Now, let's get this set up so that we can actually do some decoration, because the guests are already coming in. Species. Nile Lechwe. We'll turn off the blueprints. Now, I don't have anything here. I don't think I have. Okay, that's good. Research is good, but I want to go to vet research and have one of my vets start researching the Nile Lechwe, because I haven't had them. I haven't researched them yet. Okay, so these animals look pretty good. What I want to do now is I want to decorate their habitat. I'm giving them vastly more room than they need, but that's okay. I got a lot of space. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back to the time lapse to decorate the habitat. See you in a moment. And here we are with the finished habitat. Looks like our animals are happy. The guests are doing well now that I've installed those coolers. They were really sagging because of the heat. They're waiting for the instructors. I did install 3 of the educational talks because this is a big habitat. Now I do have enough educators to handle all 3, though where this one is I don't know. Hold on a second. You know what? I'll just drop one right here. In fact, I'll drop 3. There's no educator coming. Oh, great. Okay. But we go on here. We this one never happened, but that one did. The animals are happy. They got some varied terrain. They got water to walk around and swim in. They like the water. Lots of rocks, lots of trees. It looks good. Yeah, I'm happy with this habitat. There is some detail work to finish. For example, I need to complete the building and add some incidental surroundings, maybe another bathroom, maybe another restaurant. I certainly need to add some benches, but I think this is going to be a good one. So anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I know this has been a little bit longer than normal, but I do appreciate your time and your attention. And, you know, seriously, I want to say thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.